I got some of my airgun pistols out today. I just wanted to share some different kinds that I have, mainly because of the different pistons. I haven't shaved for a few days. I will tonight because I got to work tomorrow. But this one right here is the Crosman right here, the variable pump. Let's see. I don't know where I put my glasses, but this is 1077, and this goes from 3 to 10 pumps with spring piston, and it's really accurate. I put this stock on it right here. It normally has a pistol stock, but this is probably the most changeable air gun that there is that I know of. You can do virtually every part on this, change it. I had put a scope on it before, but I took that off. I like it better without a scope for myself. It's adjustable back here on the sight for windage and elevation. I can use any size of 177 caliber pellets in it, but I don't use the ones that are made for PCP rifles because they don't work too good in a variable pump gun. I usually use 5 pumps for like 10 yards shooting for accuracy at targets. You just pull this bolt back and then push it forward and pump it up every many times you want it. It's got a manual safety right here, and so that's that. Next one is another one. This is the Benjamin trail right here, and this is pretty accurate. I think the 1077 for me is just a little bit more accurate. My mom and my daughter both have one of these too. This is the NitroPiston 1, and it has fiber optic adjustable windage and elevation sights. It's a single shot. You put the pellet in right here and then close it. This comes off if you want to take it off, but you don't want to be grabbing the fiber optic sight, so this helps you break open the barrel. It's a break barrel, and then it's pretty good. It's pretty accurate up to about 15 yards for me. I have shot it at longer distances. This is another Crosman. This is a BB gun or pellet gun, and what you do is you take out these shells, and these are the ones I believe for pellet they load in the back, and the ones for BB they load in the front. I think that's the way it works. And this is a CO2 powered right here. So this gun is good for like in the spring or summer, not in the winter outside. The gas doesn't work too good from CO2 if it's below 70 degrees. So you'd have to put like a warmer on here to keep this warm if you want to shoot this regularly. This is a revolver, and right here is how you push on this to open this up to reload it, and then this unscrews, and then you put a new one in with a drop of gun oil on it on top of the cartridge, and screw it back in. You'll hear a ch sound, and that's a little gas going into the gun. You want to keep it oil on there, just a drop of oil on the end to keep the seals working. When I received my Hotson CO2 pistol, I went through about 10 different CO2 cartridges before I finally got the gun to shoot more than 1 or 2 shots. I had to put a massive amount of oil in it to get the seals in it to work right, because it came too dried out from Hotson. And then this just slips right on. And you can change these handle grips right here. You don't have to have a black one. You can have different colors. It's pretty nice. I think this is called SNR I can't remember the exact model on it. It's a Colt. So, other than the red on the handle, you couldn't tell this was a, unless you look up the barrel, you couldn't tell this is a BB and pellet gun. And the last one is my BEEMAN P17. This is the Chinese-made version. I paid $32 for it. You can buy it with the scope already added onto it for about $38 to $40. You can buy the German one for probably around $100. You have to keep this lubricated with some lithium grease. This is an air piston, so this is really precise. I use this at about 7 yards for targets. And I put a little dot scope on it. And I got that at Tractor Supply for, I don't know, about $9. And then this also has fiber optic sights on the back. And they are adjustable for, I believe, for windage and elevation. There's the elevation, and back here is the windage on the side. And this is a really cool gun. This one starts out at 420 feet per second, and it'll increase it a little bit in power as you use it. It's kind of neat. The safety is right over here on the side, and this is how you open it up, is right here. But once you've cocked it and loaded it, you can't reopen it until you fire it. So I didn't put a pellet in here right now, so I'll have to fire this before I can reopen it again. So remember, the safety's on the side. It's I think it's automatic. Yeah, it's an automatic one. So yeah, so that's automatic safety on this one. The Benjamin Trail has a manual safety right here. And I told you about the 1077 Crosman, American Classic, made in China. I wonder why they make American Classic in China. Alright. And then on this gun right here, you pull it back to put it on safe over here. And you push it forward to open it up. And it self-revolves in order to shoot the shots. Well, that's it for now. Give you a better look at these. Ah, my phone fell off the stand. There's the Colt. There's the Benjamin Trail Nitro Piston 1. I believe they have a, matter of fact, I know they have a newer generation of this with an upgrade to it. The BEEMAN P17 and the 1077, which is my favorite of all these. I also have the 1022. I like them both evenly. They have about equal power and equal accuracy. You can get this a lot of times for $49 online or in some stores like Walmart. I was in a store at Walmart and they had it for $49 in American Canyon, California. This is about $25 for the stock added to it. It's the only change I've done to this rifle. My friend Mitch Pettengill, he took care of the barrel that was loose. He figured out he knows how to do things with these guns. He has his 22 converted into a pre-charged pneumatic pistol. And it's really good and accurate and powerful. That's it for now. Hope you like these 4 pistols. The Colt, the Benjamin Trail Nitro Piston 1, the BEEMAN P17. This is the hardest one to load. Okay. 1 second here, and I will show you how to load this. It is very difficult for my hands. I wouldn't recommend this for a guy with big fingers at all. You have to use smaller pellets in this one. When you break it open, at the end, so I'm looking at the end, right in here on top of the barrel is where the pellet goes, and it goes with the end of it pointing this way. Okay? So when you close it, it'll be pointing the end of the barrel. I don't really care for that, but I'm okay with it since it is a very accurate and powerful pistol. Um, uh, 420 feet per second is pretty good for a little pistol like that. So it's good for targets. That's it for now.